infinite, perpetual testing algorithm, refining itself at our expense. That's all it wants. To learn, to train, and we're the rats in his cage.
Execute tasks continuously until your contract hours are fulfilled. You are to serve and comply. Do you comply?
What if I told you there was a game made on Unreal Engine 5 that almost never drops a frame off 120 on max settings? And most importantly, it's fun.
Good luck.
This is Voidbreaker. Sleek, optimized, fun, and $20 at that. In the process of this video, I needed to break the monotony of writing the script. I flew through my wish list and found this little gem on sale. Boy, was I surprised. You want a real showcase of what Unreal Engine 5 can do in the right hands when it's put to good use? Look no farther. I mean, just look at some of the destruction. The environments, the frame rate. I'm max settings, 144p, and no DLSS or FSR, no upscaling methods, no funny tricks, just effort. And granted, I do have a very powerful system, but I've never seen this kind of performance out of Unreal Engine 5 before. And the only thing I left lower was the lighting because I wasn't about to turn on Lumen. And they give you a lot of freedom to break this game if you so wish. Not breaking it in the bug sort of way. Like, let me give you an example. This is going to sound mega dorky, and I like stats in video games, so put up with it. But I got a power up for mini rockets, okay? And I thought, let me add collision burst. That when it impacts, it creates a burst of copies of the mini rockets. Okay, but what if I add also doing destruction with this gun then drops bombs? Then add the recharge mag on kill. Then add the zero recoil perk. Then finally, just to go all out, and add increased fire rate and increased mag size just to be totally annoying. And this is what that looks like. Shredded. I turned into a glass cannon though, so I kind of ruined my run. This game has a story. I have to be honest, it's not really what I'm interested in when I play this game, but it's a good backdrop to what's happening. And destruction plays a major role in this game, as you can see. You have a grenade that can rip apart buildings, and when they fall on enemies, it could put them in a weakened state, dealing extra damage. And listen to that sound design, the music. The presence of that giant observer robot is threatening. It's impending, and when it eradicates other test subjects, you get to see his laser beam mow down from above and vaporize them. The enemy designs look like Transformers, and the animations are solid and heavy. The creatures in this game, as far as I've gotten, have good bit of variety. You'll end up fighting the shield guys and those stupid balls that ruin everything.
You can't keep getting away with this! You can't keep getting away with it!
All the sound effects and the punchiness of the guns feel crunchy, everything feels destructive. The gameplay style is a vast mix-up if you took Doom and Risk of Rain and crushed them together. And yes, I know, it is a roguelike. Yes. But I don't use that flippantly. It does what it does best. You could skip right back to where you were if you so desire, or start from the beginning and build your gun the way you want. You'll be sliding, dashing, sprinting, vaulting, and grappling your way around most of these encounters. It's not so annoying as Doom Eternal, where every second it wanted you to be this tweaking speedrunner on 10 gallons of liquid Skittles. It feels much more natural. I never felt too pressured to rise above this skill ceiling where I had to use everything completely down to like a spreadsheet of perfection. And they give you plenty of ammo. No punch for health, grenade for ammo, chainsaw for ammo. The only thing that requires a specific use case is the grenade. You do have to break the poise of enemies to get health, but that is incredibly easy. You can just blind fire the grenade and it takes seconds to come back. Sometimes it'll turn into a bullet hell, especially with bosses. I won't spoil them too much though. I'll just show the first one. By the second one, yikes man. All I had to do was spin around him real fast and he did nothing to fight back. So that's something that probably needs to get fixed. If you liked Echo Point Nova, Dead Link, or boomer shooters in general, this will probably be your thing. A few of the bad, though, is that the enemies a little farther in get pretty spongy, health way too high, and there's not enough of an impact on their animations to be able to see or feel satisfaction when you're doing that kind of damage. And if you're doing the stupid rockets like I was, you can't even see what you're shooting at except for the health bars. And they would still barely even die with my nightmare gun. But give this game a try. I'm not sponsored, but I put the link in the description if you want it. It's on sale at the moment, so there's no better time, and he just released it. I'm sure this guy could use some help. Another problem is some of the arenas are vastly superior to the others. You will always pick the one with more buildings. A lot of these are open and flat and have little cover, while others look like a McDonald's play place upside down. One time after I finished the boss, I fell down the elevator since I was already on top of it when it opened, and then all the loot was left up top with no way to get back. You couldn't parkour out, I tried climbing, I tried crawling, there's just nothing I could do. And that really bothered me, because it can still show you what's up there. I knew what was up there, and I wanted it. But again, see, it is possible to make a good game that runs well on Unreal Engine 5. And few other examples are RoboCop and Expedition 33. I'm struggling to think of much else, so why not let me know in the comments if you heard of any other good ones or played them. And Expedition 33 really is a good example, and this game as well, of like, if you want serious graphics, you do not have to be paying $70 to $80. If the graphics is what you want, I personally don't care. I want the game to be good. But I know people love graphics. You're being charged up the butt for no reason, except they're too greedy and lazy. I had originally planned this video to be a rant on Unreal Engine 5, but people wouldn't be interested in that, and it was much more an excuse to talk about this game. But now that you're here, I really have to ask, what the hell are they doing?
That was a massive stutter. Okay. Oh my god, that's another massive stutter. Okay. Whatever. I hope it did so, because otherwise this will happen a lot. What the heck, dude? This is not playable now. What? Are you serious?
I mean, really, you have to honestly wonder what these companies are doing. Are they just having a dick measuring contest over investor conference calls? Metal Gear Solid 3 runs like a lobotomized paraplegic. TAA is ugly and shader compilation stutters. Nanite and Lumen, it's the classic calling card of Unreal Engine 5. Cheap optimization, it's bad. Who cares if the Stone Eye passes 8K textures when my screen looks like an epileptic's worst nightmare? There is definitely something wrong, very wrong with Unreal Engine 5, but there is also something majorly wrong with the optimization side of the dev team. Like we just saw with this game, it's doable. This is one guy. You're telling me the $1 million company can't spare a dime to work on the optimization? You can't push the game back to be, 2 years instead of 1, where you just pump these things out? In a lot of these cases, the companies use Unreal Engine 5 just so they can outsource it to a bunch of other subcontractor companies to throw these games out a little quicker. It's shameful, it's greedy, and it works for them. If you look at the amount of people that paid $80 to play Metal Gear Solid 3 early, it's just embarrassing. It's disappointing.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick.
Just emulate it, man. Just emulate it. I'm gonna catch a lot of flack, but it looks terrible compared to the original. It really does. Just stick with the original. They even gave you the HD collection. You're so obsessed with graphics that you gotta buy the new one for $80 or $70 when they release the HD collection. Which, mind you, is the same game, just better. I know we're getting a bit off track, but I did want this video to go down with the complaining route again. Everyone does say gaming is dead and done. Yeah, the companies make trash almost every time now, or mediocre at best. But we still do have indie games. And plenty of people love to trash on them too, and I'm not sure why, even the good ones. They're saving the industry. They are making a difference. They have shown they can put to shame these giant corporate entities in their sleep. I'm the deranged doomer, and yet people are saying indie games are dead. Everything's dead nowadays. It's now a big buzzword. Yeah, I did make the video about Gamescom. That's AAA gaming. Yeah, AAA gaming sucks. Hey, don't forget to do what helps me out on my channel and keep tuned for the next video. And if you have anything you want me to do specifically, maybe I'll do it if you ask nicely. Working on a video about Metroidvanias and how we're kind of living in the golden age of that. But if you prefer something else, let me know. Remember, never doom, live a happy life, and I'll see you later. Bye.